in your corner at 6.
You just take something. I was supposed to die first.
1 week after a deadly nightclub shooting, a Tri-Cities family shares heartbreaking memories of a beloved son and twin brother ripped from their lives too soon. Good evening, I'm Sarah Diamond.
And I'm Josh Smith. The family of 20-year-old Brett Rogers sat down with News Channel 11 today, telling us their hearts are broken. Rogers was gunned down at Hog Wild Saloon in Kingsport last Friday. Elizabeth Kubel sat down with the family today. She joins us live from Kingsport, where a basketball tournament in Brett's honor is underway.
Elizabeth, Brett's family shared some really special memories with you and a promise his twin intends to keep.
Talking to Brett Rogers' family earlier today, it was so clear this was a person loved by so many people, and that is evident here tonight. Take a look inside here, if you can, at this basketball tournament happening right now, organized by Brett's friends in his honor, to rally around a person that family members described as compassionate and caring.
His best quality, I say, he can make anybody laugh.
Family members of Brett Rogers.
It's a positive energy, a positive aura that Brett brought to the table to anybody, and you don't even, it's not that he said, this is what I'm doing. You just felt it. You felt it with being around Brett.
Remembering what made the 20-year-old so special. His compassion, his kind heart, and infectious personality, all stripped from their lives forever. When police say a 16-year-old opened fire in the Hog Wild Saloon last week, his gunfire, police say, killed Brett.
Never felt a pain like this. Like, people use the figure of speech of my heart hurts, but I can't explain the feeling that is inside of this, just like a part of me ripped away.
Brett's family says the athlete dreamed of playing for the NFL, something his twin Blake says he'll strive to carry out now in his brother's honor. And the bond they shared, indescribable.
Brett took his money, and since he wasn't in school this semester, he paid for Blake's books and Blake's class.
Now 1 week since Brett's death,
I miss his smile, I miss his smirk, I miss talking to him.
His family wants change.
We want justice. It's justice for Brett. We want the outcome to be that this, this isn't just one more person that was a young black man that's shot and killed. We don't want any other family to ever go through something like this again.
Brett's family tells us that he was the peacemaker, always taking time to make sure that everyone else was happy. His family told me today that it's sadly ironic that he was killed during a violent crime. Now, it is important to note tonight that all of the money raised at tonight's basketball tournament will go directly to Brett's family. Live in Kingsport tonight, Elizabeth Kubel, News Channel 11, in your corner.
All right, Elizabeth, thank you very much. Kingsport Police are still urging witnesses at the scene of the fatal shooting at the Hog Wild Saloon to come forward.
Yeah, 1 week ago, Kingsport Police responded to that nightclub about 2 in the morning. Investigators said 20-year-old Brett Rogers died shortly after arriving at the hospital for treatment of gunshot wounds. Another person was also injured in that shooting. Shortly after, investigators arrested a 16-year-old boy from Bristol, Virginia. He is charged with first-degree murder and assault. Kingsport Police said the nightclub on Stone Drive was packed the night of March 1st into the overnight hours. They're asking anybody there with information about the shooting to call Kingsport investigators. We put that number right there on your screen.